When it comes to prolific fantasy writers, J.R.R. Tolkien falls into one of two categories. People either consider him a good writer who was an important cog in the wheel of fantasy writing in the 20th century, or they consider him the greatest fantasy writer of all time. He's either really good or he's great. I don't think there's anyone out there that thinks he's a bad writer. I fall into the category of thinking he's pretty much the upper echelon or the top dog when it comes to fantasy writing. And the reason why I say that is many people know he taught at Oxford and taught Anglo-Saxon and the English language and literature. But his background is really in philology, which is the study of languages. And what separates him from other fantasy writers and other fiction writers is he put so many layers into his story. He basically created the languages and then for fun, and then created a story to go around it. But because he has such a grasp of the English language along with other languages, along with the languages he created, he was able to layer the stories to a level that has never been done before in fiction. And people a lot of times will give him credit that don't think of him as a great writer. They say, oh, he did a good job as a fantasy writer and he created a unique world. He created a world that people have not seen before. So let me just read you a couple quotes from The Lord of the Rings that jump out at me that I think showcase how well of a writer he is. These are quotes from Gandalf throughout the story. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death in judgment. He that breaks a thing to find out what it is has left the path of wisdom. It is not despair, for despair is only for those who see the end beyond all doubt. We do not. And the final one that I'm going to show is my favorite one. And I'm going to take it from the movie.
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened.
So do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. There are other forces at work in this world, Frodo, besides the will of evil. Bilbo was meant to find the ring, in which case you also were meant to have it. And that is an encouraging thought.
So in that scene you just saw, it's very important to understand that he speaks in the passive voice. We can only do what we can do with the time that has been given to us. Not that the time we have, but the time that's been given to us, as in someone's giving us that time. The implication is it's God. I mean, Tolkien was a devout Catholic, so he's implying Gandalf, who basically is like an archangel in the world of Middle-earth, is speaking passively about the time that God gives us. And the reason why I love this quote is it's very applicable to today. Let me know what you guys think.